Mesdames, Messieurs, bonjour et bienvenue à ce nouveau numéro de décryptage sur Africa 24. Abuja, la capitale politique du Nigeria, a abrité du 26 au 27 juillet 2019 la 5e édition du Forum sur l'entrepreneuriat de la Fondation Tony Elumelu, un événement qui a réuni cette année plus de 3000 jeunes entrepreneurs africains. Dans ce numéro de décryptage, nous recevons Tony Elumelu. Il est le président de la Fondation Tony Elumelu. Avec lui, nous parlerons des avancées de ce grand rendez-vous de l'entrepreneuriat africain. Monsieur le Président, quelle a été l'innovation majeure de cette 5e édition du Forum sur l'entrepreneuriat de la Fondation Tony Elumelu?
It's all about the little impact we're trying to create and make across Africa in the young Africans. I think that is what I believe others find extremely unique and significant. So if you ask me what is unique about 2019 Tony Elumelu Foundation Forum, I would say that it is the fact that first, it's our 5th anniversary of the entrepreneurship program, even though the foundation is 9 years old. And two, or secondly, is the fact that we were able in 2019 to support over 3,500 entrepreneurs. Our commitment is that every year we will support 1,000 young African men and women to empower them and make them become entrepreneurs so that collectively all of us will develop Africa. But this year, we scaled up from 1,000 to 3,500. And to a large extent, this is because of the new global partners who also share in our commitment to developing Africa in a sustainable fashion, who share in our vision and commitment to empowering young Africans, whom we believe will be the new faces of Africa's development.
Ce forum s'appuie sur d'importants partenariats pour le financement et l'accompagnement des jeunes entrepreneurs. Quelle est la politique que vous mettez en place pour vous assurer de tels soutiens?
This year, we were able to broker or attract development partners because every year we have a lot more young Africans who want to benefit from this program, who want to help, as I see it, in contribute to our development through entrepreneurship. But unfortunately, we get to select only 1,000, which is a decade-long commitment of $100 million to supporting 10,000 African entrepreneurs in 10 years, 1,000 every year. But this year, we went out to our friends across the world to say, listen, we have so many young Africans that need your support, and that we need to rethink how you support Africa. You should invest in the young ones who will help ultimately to develop the continent. And that if you invest in the young ones and they succeed, they will create jobs because we have joblessness on our continent. And if you create jobs, it will address the issue of young African migrating, trying to cross the Mediterranean, to go to look for, in quote, better life. So that they heeded, and I'm happy to say starting from home, the African Development Bank supported 1,000. Then we have United Nations Development Program, UNDP, 760. We have the International Red Cross, about 200, and so it goes on. But we also have, which is a new development, African governments now also supporting.
On observe une dynamique des gouvernements africains tournée vers le développement de l'entrepreneuriat au sein de la jeunesse africaine. Que vous inspire cette dynamique?
My big brother, President Paul Biya, has been wonderful. He's been extremely supportive, of what we do, and I'm happy to hear about this wonderful gesture to the young Cameroonians. And I want to say a big thank you to President Biya on behalf of the Cameroonian entrepreneurs who came on the program, on behalf of all young African entrepreneurs, because they need this kind of support from our leaders. They need support like this. They need the right operating environment so that they can succeed. Last time I was in Cameroon on the invitation of the president, again, it was all about small and medium-scale enterprise, how they can become the engine of growth for the country. So this is a good gesture. I would say, let's keep it up.
Les financements à l'endroit des jeunes Africains vont en priorité aux jeunes entrepreneurs issus des pays en proie au radicalisme et à l'extrémisme. Pourquoi ce choix particulier?
Extremism, my viewpoint, is a product of poverty, extreme poverty. And I believe that if we deal with poverty, we address most of these issues, challenges from migration issues, extremism issues, insecurity problems at home, and on and on. So our intervention in the development of Africa is to support young Africans, empower them, because as you know, the population of young Africans is huge. 60% of our population is under the age of 30. So the first step is to say, let's start with the Sahel region. And Sahel and the Lake Chad region, the 7 countries, Niger, Mauritius, Chad, Nigeria, Mali, Burkina Faso, Cameroun.
25 millions de dollars ont été engagés cette année dans le financement et l'accompagnement des jeunes, mais aussi l'organisation de ce forum à Abuja. Avec de telles ressources mobilisées, pouvez-vous dire que vous avez pu atteindre vos objectifs cette année?
We spent far more than 25 million. We spend money on the entrepreneurs, we spend money on the forum, we spend money on the staffing, so we spend quite a lot. As you know, we've done half here, half mile in the 10-year journey. But the point for me is not even the money we spend, because I believe we will end up spending more than that. But the point is about the impact that we create, and that's what I always emphasize more than every other thing, and how to possibly scale up. That's again why we're entering into the partnership with all the development bodies. We spend a lot, even moving to see them, to engage them, to convince them. And in all of this, we also provide the training. Even when they support more people, we provide the training, the mentor, and everything for these people. You see, for us, it's all about playing our own role in helping to develop Africa in a manner, as I keep saying, that's sustainable.